Today's lesson is on ratio. So what is a ratio? A ratio is a relationship between two numbers. So typically when ratios are introduced in elementary school, it is A colon B. So I have A to B is how we read that. Okay. So the idea is that whatever relationship is given is going to stay that way the whole problem. So for example, if you found out that a neighbor had 3 cats to every 2 dogs, what we would have is the ratio 3 to 2. And if we're saying that this neighbor always has 3 cats to 2 dogs, then that means that as they get more cats, this ratio has to stay the same. Now, the most common way of doing this is by thinking of multiples. So multiples of 3 would be 6, and then 9, and then 12. And multiples being, of course, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 12. Well, how a ratio works is that my dogs have to still keep the same ratio. So if I doubled my cats, then I double my dogs. So 6 cats to 4 dogs. All right, let's try another one. So 9 is 3 times 3. So I'm tripling the number of cats. So if I triple the number of cats, I have to triple the number of dogs. So originally there were 2 dogs, so tripling 2 is 6. Okay, let's try one more. So if I had 12 cats, 3 times 4 is 12. So to keep the same ratio, I need to do 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. As you can see, we have some lovely patterns, and your students will probably really enjoy looking at patterns. So the next pattern, if I was to fill this in, okay, so this could be our extension, asking our students what's the next multiple. So the next multiple would be 15, and then the next one over here would be 15 to 2, 4, 6, 8. The pattern is 10. All right. Now, sometimes students ask, well, can we flip the ratio? Well, this one is set up as cats to dogs. But if you wanted to do it from dogs to cats, then what would happen is we could have the same numbers, but as you'd see, this column would be all the multiples of 2. And then this column would be all the multiples of 3. So we want to make sure that each column is representing the quantity that they're supposed to. So dogs stay with the dogs, cats stay with the cats. So I can either think of it as dogs to cats is the ratio 2 to 3, and all of those versions, or that cats to dogs are 3 to 2. All right, so that is our first lesson on ratios.